we are. Okay, wonderful. Hey guys, what's going on? Sunny here from Online Sales Funnel Academy, coming to you from my home office in Twin Falls, Idaho. Hello, everybody out there. I just wanted to come live today. I'm doing a series for Valentine's Day marketing for small business owners. So if we're just meeting for the first time, my name is Sunny Heron. I am the author of Live Selling Secrets, the top secret formula for 10xing your physical product sales online using Facebook advertising and live selling, where I've grown a client to over 1.2 million in sales in the last 5 years. Results not typical. Guys, I'm so excited to be doing this series for you. And there's a playlist down below where you can see I've done 5 or 6 other videos, and I'm going to continue to do them the rest of the week, leading all the way up until Valentine's Day. So I'm very passionate about this particular topic because I used to actually run a brick and mortar store. And it was right as Facebook was just starting to become a thing, and Facebook advertising wasn't even released yet. So I can personally relate to the days of where I would watch people walk by my store and not come in. And we had to figure out a way to get them in the door. And then once we got them in the door, we had to try and get them excited about shopping in the store. All right. So today's topic, which I'm very excited about, like I said, is we're going to be combining two different, I'm going to pull up my show notes here, but what we're going to do is we're going to combine two different topics into one, because getting people to your store is one technique, but then getting them to stay engaged and talk about it on social is another, right? So why not pair those two things together and, and pair them together, right? So this is literally going to be called our last minute Valentine's Day marketing, how to drive sales and foot traffic fast. And since we only have 4 days left until the big day, today is February 10th. That means, let's see, Valentine's Day is on Friday. It's just 4 days away, okay? So for many brick and mortar businesses, this holiday can be a much needed revenue boost, right? People are coming out of the holidays. Maybe their credit cards were on pause for 45 days. It's been about 45 days since Christmas. They got to let that credit card cool off, What a great opportunity for the small businesses to make some noise in the local community and get more people into their business and get some more sales. All right. So if you're looking for ways to increase your sales, you're probably facing some of these common struggles. You've probably had a slower foot traffic in the last couple of months since Christmas. Shoppers, maybe they're heading to big box stores such as Walmart or Target, or of course, Amazon. They're doing online retail shopping instead. But people also are going to be panicking for last minute shopping. You don't have weeks to plan an elaborate campaign, right? So like you're panicking because you need to figure out something to get them in. Okay, well, I've got you. So stay tuned. So also you need cash flow, right? Like you need sales now. You don't just need eyeballs, you need sales. You need a fast, effective way to get people and bring revenue in before the holiday ends, right? Like who doesn't want a good $5,000 or $10,000 push out of thin air, right? Like I know everybody does. So the good news is it's not too late to plan a strategy, even this close to Valentine's Day. So with just a few strategic moves, you can grab the attention of last minute shoppers that will increase your in-store visits and turn those procrastinators into paying customers. So if you stick with me till the end, guys, by the end of this video, I'm going to show you some techniques for free giveaways, like I said, and then we're going to go over some activities that you can do in your brick and mortar and put the two together. That is going to be a 1-2 knockout to get them in the door, and then have them give you some money for the sales for your new customers. All right. So the first idea that we have for a giveaway is hold on a second, is to give away something that's sweet, like chocolate. And it's the ultimate Valentine's Day hook. Chocolate and Valentine's Day go hand in hand. So why not have someone standing at the door with a platter? Maybe you partner with a local chocolate company. Maybe you just have a simple bowl of wrapped chocolates or heart-shaped candies as they walk in the door as an instant reason to come inside, right? And here's why it works. Chocolate triggers positive emotions and creates a festive vibe. It's been clinically proven. And it appeals to almost everybody, singles, couples, families, and kids. And people associate Valentine's Day with indulgence like chocolate, making them more likely to buy the gifts. So if you need to promote it, you could say, need a last minute gift? Stop by for a free chocolate treat and find the perfect present. Or chocolate plus shopping, the perfect Valentine's Day combo. Grab a sweet treat on us, right? Okay, now the second one is one that I know works because I fall for it every single time. I'm in my 50s, and I tell you, if any company has this in their store, I go to them. I don't care if it's the tire company. Guys, it's free popcorn. Okay. So get the smell of fresh popcorn is magnetic, and it creates an instant sensory experience that draws people in. If you have a popcorn machine, you can set it up at the entrance and give it away, small bags of people as they come on in. It works because the smell is delicious and it makes people stop and look inside. It's inexpensive and easy to serve in small portions. It pairs well with family-friendly shopping and casual browsing. And there's as an example on this, I think there's a famous tire store that gives away popcorn while you're waiting in the lobby, right? There is a Target. That was their secret marketing campaign. When you first walk in, you smell that popcorn. They have converted a lot of their food courts now into Starbucks, but I noticed that they still have popcorn available in the food court, right? So you can still buy it because they knew that was a smart idea. And I know for a fact, I purposely go to all the businesses that have free popcorn. So I know for a fact it works because I'm one of the people that hunt them down because I have to have my free popcorn. Okay. So one of the ways you could promote it is you could say Valentine's Day isn't just for romance. It's for fun too. Come on down and grab a free bag of popcorn while you shop for the perfect gift. Right? Nice and easy. All right, next up is free hot dogs, the unexpected crowd puller. So have you ever wondered why people have free hot dogs? Maybe you've seen them giving them away somewhere else, or maybe like a church event. It might sound unusual for Valentine's Day, but that's exactly why it works. It stands out and attracts a wider variety of customers, from couples to families to hungry lunch break shoppers. It works because savory food giveaways versus sweets capture a broader audience. It appeals to men and families who might not usually stop by for Valentine's Day gifts, and it encourages people to linger, increasing the chance that they browse and buy. So the way you might promote this is Valentine's Day just got tastier, free hot dogs for all customers today only, right? So the next one is fun. I like this one too. I like all of them. That's why I wrote them down. Next, we have free non-latex balloons. You want to make sure they're non-latex because people have latex allergies, and you do not want that happen. You don't want anybody getting anaphylactic shock in your store. So make sure they're non-latex. So if your business caters to families, handing out free heart-shaped balloons or red, white balloons, or bundles, or tying it on the baby's hands is a simple but powerful way to attract more customers. Kids love the balloons, and parents are more likely to stop if their child is excited about getting one. Why it works is that when kids see balloons, parents have to stop the car. Balloons create a festive atmosphere inside your store. They're fun, they're affordable, and they can be branded with your store logo, if you have time for that, for extra marketing impact. So the way you might promote it is Valentine's fun for the whole family. Bring the kids in for a free heart-shaped balloon while you find the perfect gift. Now, if you are absolutely strapped for resources, like if you don't have time to go buy a helium tank, and there's things you have to do to go get this, right? Like you got to find a helium tank, you got to find some non-latex balloons, maybe hit up a party store, maybe they're sold out. If you can't get a party store, your backup method is to go to a store like the Dollar Tree, where they've got all those balloons right there. They have this massive shelf of balloons where you can go in there and you can say, hey, can I get 50 balloons? So what if it costs you $50? Like maybe it's $1 balloon, but just think of the return on investment that $50 is going to have. Free balloons for the first 50 customers coming into our store today. That would be huge. There's going to create some fear of missing out, some FOMO, and some last minute table rush to get to your store. All right, now the fifth idea that we have for a free uh, gimme is not everybody can probably do this one, but it is free pony rides. If you have the opportunity to get some sort of petting zoo animal or a pony, yeah, that is the ultimate foot traffic magnet. If you have space outside your store or you're located in a community shopping area, offer free pony rides and it can be a showstopper. It's a grabbing event, creates buzz, draws in families, and keeps shoppers around longer. It works because it creates an experience that the whole family can enjoy. Families will spend more time at your store, increasing your sales potential. And it will definitely generate that social media buzz where customers will take photos and tag your business on social and tell everybody to come on down. So the marketing promo for this might be free pony rides this weekend, bring the kids, grab a Valentine's Day gift, and make it a day to remember. Okay? So those are some of the freebie ideas. Of course, there's many, many more, all the different kinds of foods. You could do scones, you could do roasted nuts, you could do all sorts of things to get people into the door. Okay. So the freebies are a great way to get people to your store, but now let's keep them engaged and easy and eager to shop. Let me start over. Freebies are a great way to get people to your store, but now let's keep them engaged and eager to shop by pairing these free giveaways with in-store excitement. So adding an interactive game to your store can increase foot traffic, can create buzz online, word of mouth marketing, and drive more sales. And the best part, most of these ideas require little setup and minimal cost while delivering big customer engagement. So with that being said, here are 10 kinds of games that you can host inside of your brick and mortar business to maximize engagement and hopefully get more sales into your business for Valentine's Day. Be sure to have your social media team capture the excitement of all of these games and share your customers' winnings on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. All right, so the first game that we have inside the store is one that I talked about in a video. I think it was the other day. So be sure to check the playlist down below because I did a whole video on it. It's a cakewalk. A cakewalk is when you lay down objects on the floor like numbers or a panel and you play music. And when a certain song comes on and then everybody runs to a square with a number. And when the music stops, a random number is called. Maybe you've got those ping pong balls that are numbered. Maybe you're using a randomizer on your phone, and the person, whoever's on that number, wins something. So maybe they win a discount, a free treat. Maybe they win pastries. Maybe they win the cake, or they just win a $5 gift card. It could be anything like that. So when you go to set it up, you want to mark 8 to 12 spots on the floor using tape or paper. You want to play festive music and randomly select a number when the music stops. Let's see, the total cost of some sort of setup like this is around $25. So you've got the tape, the paper, the numbers, some music, and then prizes. So, and it works because it brings excitement and encourages customers to stay longer. It brings groups in together, and you have a low cost with a high engagement. Okay. So I want to share my screen for just a quick moment, and I want to show you where you can get these numbers on Amazon. Like if you want to order them, and if you have Prime, I know we're pushing the limit here on the how many days before Thanksgiving, before Valentine's Day. But here is a quick way to order the numbers for the floor if you would like. So let me find, okay, put me over here. Let me share my screen. Let's see, share screen, and we're going to do Amazon. All right, so guys, I have pulled up in front of me, like I literally went to Amazon and I typed in cakewalk game floor markers. And as you can see right here, they are there's a whole bunch of them to choose from. Just by what I think I know, I would probably order these right here. It's a 24 pack. Depending on the size of the store of your brick and mortar, you could just have, 1 through 12, 1 through 8, so on and so forth. There's all sorts of different kinds of designs on here. And you can see all my cat food. That's funny. Or you can get brightly colored dots that you can get numbers. My point is you can get them out here on Amazon for $20. and then you'll have them for your store. So really nice that you can lay them on the floor. Looks like they're it looks like they got all different kinds too. And then you got tape that you can tape them down with. So a really great idea for the cakewalk, like I said, would be an excellent idea for that one. Okay. So moving on. So now that we have the cakewalk, let me pull my notes back up. Okay. So the first idea was the cakewalk. So there's actually 10. So if you're just joining us, welcome. We're going over 10 in-store activities that you can do to bolster engagement and encourage sales. Okay. So the second thing that we have, guys, is called spin the wheel. So I'm sure we've all seen this where we see like a really large spinny wheel, or we see like a little small one at the checkout counter. It's called spin the wheel. Okay. So the a prize, so it can also be called a prize wheel. Okay. So a prize wheel with rewards like to have percentages off, or like 10% off, buy one, get one, a free gift, or a mystery discount. Customers can spin the wheel after making a purchase or just stopping by. Now, what I really like about this is that I encourage you to set this up for people who haven't purchased yet, right? Because you just got them in the door with free popcorn. Now you said, hey, why don't you walk right on over here and spin our big wheel, and maybe you'll win a prize. Because if they win a prize that's a percentage off, then the next logical thing is, well, I should probably use my discount today. I should probably buy something, right? If you wanted to make it even juicier, what you could do is you could add an extra prize. Like once they have made a purchase in the store, maybe they get to spin a second wheel, or they get to go, twice more, or something like that. Like they get an extra bonus for actually becoming a customer. So people love to win prizes. It's a carnival atmosphere, and you can have different prizes on each section. You could have discounts, freebies, small treats, things like that. And it's a great opportunity to have your social media team promote on social media and display it at the checkout. Now, all these social media productions that you're going to be doing, what you're going to do is you're going to take photos and videos of these experiences, and you're going to post them across your social, but you're also going to keep them, and you're going to put them on your store board in your store. Like I want you to create a community board near the register or something like that, where you can look and see, so anybody coming through can see, this is what we did in February. This is what we did in March. Those are our winners for April. And then it becomes like, oh, wow, you guys really are a part of the community. I think I like it here, right? So prize wheels they run you, you can get a pre-made one for between $3 and $80. You can rent one from a party store. You could have someone locally, like a carpenter, make one for you. They usually run as low as $30. You can buy one on Amazon. You can do it yourself with cardboard markers, and the prizes can be anywhere from $1 all the way up to whatever you would like. It works because it's exciting and interactive. It encourages larger purchases when it's tied to a spending threshold, and it creates a reason for people to come back and spin again next week. Okay. So perhaps you're running a special just for the month of February, and they get to spin the wheel all month. All right, we're doing good, guys. So next up, we've got item number 3. The third in-store activity that you could do that makes it exciting for shopping is a mystery grab bag. Okay, so a grab bag is usually when anybody spends over a certain amount of money, they get to pick a sealed envelope or a mystery bag that contains a discount, a free product, or store credit. So you can fill small paper bags or envelopes with different kinds of rewards and have them at the checkout for customers who meet a spending threshold. For example, if you spend more than $40, you get to grab an envelope and see what you've won, right? And a good way to set this up is to make the prizes varied, some high value, some lower value, to create excitement. The setup cost is minimal. It's between $5 and $10. You could probably get your supplies over at Dollar Tree or Walmart. And the small prizes can be anywhere from $1 to $10 each, such as store credit, samples, or small products. It works because it encourages bigger purchases, and it builds suspense that when they actually purchase, then they know they're going to get an instant reward. Okay. And it's especially helpful and powerful for seasonal events and clearance sales. All right, our next in-store activity that gets your customers engaged and excited about shopping with you during Valentine's Day holiday is balloon pop discounts. What you can do is fill balloons with different discount amounts or small prizes. Customers can pop one at the checkout and reveal the deal that they're going to get. So it's really easy to set up. Just make sure you use those non-latex balloons. You want to write discounts or small prizes on slips of paper and slip them inside the balloons. Fill balloons full of the air and place them in a basket near the checkout. Or if you're using helium or however you do it, just tie it to a little basket. And customers get to pop up one balloon after they purchase to reveal a specialty prize. So super low dollar to set up. Balloons cost anywhere from $5 to $10, and the prizes can be you can either do handmade or you can do something from your store. It works because it creates excitement. People love popping balloons, and it drives urgency that for people to buy now for a chance to pop one. All right. Next up, guys, we've got number 5. Number 5 is a selfie scavenger hunt. Again, this is something to drive engagement inside of your store. Once you get people in the front door with your freebie, now there's an activity that we're going to host for them to do. So a selfie scavenger hunt is a small themed image or store-related items around your shop. Customers find them, take a selfie, and show it at checkout to claim a prize. I really love this one because you can move the items around every single day. It's very easy to set up. You can hide 3 to 5 Valentine's Day related objects, hearts, Cupid store mascots, etc. Customers take a selfie with one and show it at checkout for a small reward. And then you can also promote it on Instagram and Facebook to encourage social sharing. This works because it encourages people to go up and down every single aisle of your store, and it definitely boosts your social media presence. I went to a store about 6 months ago. It was actually a locally owned Ace hardware store in this small town that my parents live in. And they had actually done this and encouraged me to go find Santa Claus. They had this little tiny Santa Claus. He's about this big, or he was like a Grinch or something like that. I can't remember. I think he was made out of like a polymer. He was like a little statue, and they hide him around the store. And if you find him, you get a prize. So that was super fun. I definitely remember that. And I remember having that good experience going in that store. All right, guys. So we have 5 more left, 5 more engaging activities that you can do inside of your brick and mortar to drive more engagement and sales for Valentine's Day. Okay. Number 6 is roll the dice discount. So what it is at checkout, customers roll 2 dice. So these can either be like regular gaming dice, or you can buy those large foam ones. You can actually get them at the Dollar Tree. You get, I think, 2 for $1, big ones. And they can roll the dice, and the sum of the numbers determines the discount. So in other words, if they roll a 7, they get 7% off their sale. If they roll 10, they get 10% off, and so forth. So setting it up is really easy. You buy a pair of dice. You get a discount chart. You create a little discount chart, like takes 5 minutes with a computer, that says like, if you roll between a 2 and a 5, you get 5% off. If you roll between 6 and 9, you get 10% off. And you roll 10 or higher, you get 15% off your order. You let customers roll the dice at the checkout, and then that's what their whatever they win is what they get off. This is exciting. It works because customers feel excited about checking out with you, and adds a game element, and they feel like they have control over their discount, which is super fun. All right, guys, the 7th way that we can do an in-store activity to keep your customers engaged is pick a card, any card. Customers can pick a card from for example, like a playing deck. Different cards correspond to different prizes or discounts. Use a standard deck of playing cards, assign discounts and prizes to each suit. So if they hearts, 15% off. Clubs, they get a free gift, so on and so forth. Customers draw 1 card at checkout to claim their prize. This is a super low cost and easy, fun way to encourage shopping because Playing cards cost less than $5 usually, and the prizes are variable, and it feels like a game because it is, and it's fast and easy to set up. All right, guys. So the 8th fun, engaging game that we have in store inside of your brick and mortar to drive more engagement is a lucky key challenge. So perhaps you've ever seen like a little lockbox that's got a little key that goes inside of it. What you do is you get one of those and you get a key ring that's got a whole bunch of keys on it. And you tell them that when they're getting ready to check out that you have 10 or more keys on it, only one key is going to unlock the prize. Customers who spend over a certain amount get to try the key. So the lockbox and keys might be around between $20, $30, depending on where you get one. And the prize inside can be a dollar amount gift card, a premium item, or a free item, or pastry. You can do it whatever you'd like. It works because it builds suspense, and customers love a good challenge. It encourages higher spending for more attempts with the keys. So that one's super fun. Number 9 is a tried and true favorite that everybody uses because it works. It's guess the number of whatever in the jar. So what it is customers want to guess how many candies or items. So for Valentine's Day, I'd probably get a big old jar, and I'd probably count out those little tiny hearts that you get. They got little sayings on them. And you can have the customers guess how many candies or items are in a jar. The closest guess or the exact guess will win a store gift card credit. The cost to set up is about $20, depending on how much candy you put in the jar. And the price can be anywhere from $10 to $25 or even $100. And usually what they'll do is the businesses will give away the candies, and they'll have the customer come down and claim them. They've done that too. And I did this last year. I was at a trade show and I guessed how many items were in, and I missed it by 5, guys. There's a few hundred of them in there, and I was the second runner-up. I didn't win anything. The grand prize winner was spot on somehow, but I was second high within 5. So I know these work. These are fun. Keeps people engaged long after they leave, and they keep coming back to see if they've won. So keeping your brand top of mind with your customer is always important. All right. So number 10 is near and dear to my heart because I've tried out for the Olympics 5 times for bowling, the sport of bowling. So the 10th tip I have is setting up a mini bowling challenge inside of your brick and mortar. Okay. So this is super fun because who doesn't love bowling? You set up a small bowling lane inside of your store using toy bowling pins, and you let customers roll for discounts and prizes. So you have to somehow purchase a mini bowling set, whether you use plastic cups as pins or something like that. Create a small bowling lane using tape to mark the boundaries. Customers get 1 roll per purchase to knock down as many pins as possible. And for example, a strike might, if you knock them all down, perhaps you get 20% off or 25% off, or you get a free item. If you mark down part of the pins, maybe you get 10% off, or if you get a gutter ball, maybe you've got a bowl of candy and a consolation prize. Gives them some free candy just for trying, right? The cost to set up is about $30, but again, doesn't take long. And why it works is it creates an interactive experience. Customers love mini games. It encourages spending. People can buy for another chance for another play. And it's fun for families and kids. They love to have bowling. People just love bowling. All right. So an extra bonus tip would be to tie this particular bowling game to a weekend event or a special sale for an extra promotional push. So guys, that is the summary for today's video. So far we've covered, I think it was 5 different kinds of foods and items to give away for free to get people to your store. And then we covered 10 ways to encourage engagement with fun prizes and in-store games and interactive experiences to create an engaging atmosphere that draws in those last-minute Valentine's Day shoppers. These small but thoughtful gestures make customers feel valued while subtly encouraging them to browse and buy. Pairing these freebies with flash sales, love-themed raffles keeps customers entertained and increases impulse purchases. By leveraging these engaging strategies in the days leading up to Valentine's Day, which we're doing, we're only 4 days out, guys, this can really boost your foot traffic to your store, enhance the customer experience, and maximize your sales, all while leaving a lasting impression with your customers. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know I had fun making it. Be sure to comment down below what you sell and who you sell it to. And let me know down in the comments which of these